Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. I got a nice mention yesterday. I want to return the favor. Sharon Nature, roll my intro. We're out back this morning for our constitutional. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Move along. You know why you're not a good dancer? You got two left feet. Over in Portland, Texas now. Want to head down to the car wash. There's a car wash here that I usually have pretty good luck with it. My baby is dirty. Got to get her all clean and spiffy. Some interesting clouds happening up there today. Almost looks like a mountain range in the distance there, doesn't it? That's pretty cool. Ooh, I see the fire truck is up in the air. The little basket thing. That's pretty cool. 58 years old and I get all excited when I see a fire truck. Reminds me of my friend Kurt Tiger and my buddy Calvin. Calvin's got a channel. Check it out. I put the link in the description. Let's go look at the fire trucks. Portland, Texas Fire Company. Got it all clean. Working on stuff. Very cool. Firemen are like saints, you know. They really helped me out when I sliced my knee open last year. Young guys, really good. Little engine there. Pretty cool. Bet you Calvin knows how to work on all that stuff and has done it. There's Calvin and Blanc up in the window there. There you go, guys. It's awesome. Okay, guys, I want to go about 5 miles down this little country road and see if I can locate a historical marker. White Point mass graves of 1919 hurricane victims. On Saturday, September 13th, 1919, the last swarms of vacationers who packed the Corpus Christi beaches were warned that a massive hurricane, which had gathered strength in the Gulf for 2 weeks, was approaching the shore. Most ignored the warnings in favor of the last weekend of the summer season. By Sunday afternoon, the buildings on North Beach, battered by winds up to 110 miles per hour and storm tides up to 16 feet, began to break up. By Monday morning, bodies and debris had begun to wash up on the shore at White Point. Black oil from the storage tanks near Port Aransas covered everything over the next few days. More than 200 people worked to rescue survivors and retrieve the dead bodies. Bodies were taken to the West Portland schoolhouse on this site. Identifying the remains proved difficult. The bodies were broken, covered in oil, and in some cases, whole families had perished, leaving no one to identify them. The remains were weighed on a cotton scale and taken almost a mile back towards the beach where they were found. They were laid to rest in a mass grave dug with a slip scraper. More than 30 separate graves were dug from Indian Point near Portland to a spot about 20 miles up Nueces Bay. Some of the larger graves measured 1,400 feet wide and 3,200 feet long. Evidence indicates... Where was I? I'm sorry, folks. Evidence indicates that all the bodies were moved to Rose Hill Cemetery in Corpus Christi and to other sites about a month later. The official death toll was 284. Estimates place the actual number, including those lost at sea, at about 1,000. Property damage from the 1919 storm was estimated at about $20 million. This grave site and the others serve as a reminder of the power of the elements. And you can see right now it's just farmland. So let's go take a look at the sites where most of this happened at. Pretty good wind going today, but it'll howl and then it'll come to a dead stop and then pick right up again. They say we're going to get some storm around 3 o'clock today for a little bit. I don't know. You never know along the coast. Hey, I found this at the Walmart parking lot in Portland, Texas. It's a interesting vehicle. They do boondocking in it. They travel in it. That little chalkboard, it says pictures are free. It has a list of what they need on the side. And then I saw on a couple spots it even has like a scan code for their PayPal account. So I guess that's a good way to get income if you're traveling around or they need one night in a hotel. Hey, don't we all? There's Corpus Christi over in the distance there, guys. I'm going to head to Indian Point Park. So Indian Point Park was where a lot of people were whose bodies were eventually found and moved to that last location that we were at. Eventually, even Indian Point Park itself became a mass grave until they could get the bodies to regular traditional cemeteries. But, you know, when you got 1,000 people go missing and you're recovering hundreds of bodies, and this is in the, 1900s, right around World War One. I guess the warning systems just weren't into effect then, or people just didn't trust them. I mean, everything I read says they were warned, and they just kept, last day of summer, party at the beach. There was a game warden's vehicle back there, a police officer, and a animal control. So that's quite the combination. I'm going to circle back. I'm pretty newsy. I'm going to circle back and ask them what's going on. I'm old and I got time on my hands. What are you doing? There's Corpus Christi, downtown Corpus Christi, just across the bay. Corpus Christi Bay, oddly enough. But you can see we're inches or feet above sea level here. So any type of storm coming in, your goose is cooked. Even on those high surges we had, this was all underwater. When I was showing those high surge videos a couple months ago. Now it seems like we're too low lately, So I pulled over and I talked to the game warden. And apparently someone had dumped deer carcasses into the water over there. So they're just retrieving them. I thought for sure it was going to be an alligator. I can't believe someone would kill a deer and not, use it, get it processed for meat. But I don't know why they would just dump deer bodies here. I don't know why people do what they do. But that's a waste of the deer's life. It's a waste of food for somebody else. So here's a game warden's truck, animal control. The way they're dragging it, I thought for sure it was going to be a small alligator of some sort. Thought we were going to have a Crocodile Dundee situation on our hands. Nothing like trying to drag a waterlogged deer. And from what I understand, they said multiple, so at least 2. That's a waste. That'd be nice if they can catch them on some type of hidden camera.
I'm going to take the causeway, Corpus Christi Bay on my left, Nueces Bay on my right. Another area that was hit, same situation that day back in 1919. North Beach, right here in Corpus Christi. There's the Lexington over there, the aircraft carrier. It's a museum now. But this whole area is prone to flooding, and they are reworking it. We were here about a month ago, did a video just about North Beach, but this is another area that received damage during that hurricane and substantial loss of lives. Yeah, since we went through that one hurricane, I hear hurricane now and I start heading inland, you know? I don't want to ever go through anything like that again. I do like sitting out on the deck, the back deck of Fayetteville, and I haven't done that in maybe a year. But it's a great place to have a beer and relax and people watch. But it's fun. It's funny to think 100 years ago people were here doing the same thing we're doing now. They just want to relax in the sun, enjoy the beach. The Ferris wheel's gone, guys. It's kind of devastating to me. That Ferris wheel's been out front of Fayetteville almost forever. But I appreciate you guys all coming along. Beautiful sky. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Hey, how do dog catchers get paid? You give up? By the pound. Get your stretch in. Go ahead. Pretty day.